I'm Jack, and for my video project, I decided to prove why a fan makes a room hotter. So most people would believe that a fan actually makes a room cooler, but all it's doing is giving the person in the room the sensation of the room feeling cooler. What it does is it dries the sweat on your skin and it makes you feel cooler. So what it's actually doing is in a closed system, meaning the windows are closed, the doors are closed, and no outside sources can affect the room, energy is being added. So that electricity is coming from the outlet, it's going to the fan, powering the motor, and then spinning the fan, which is moving the air in the room around. So all it's doing is adding that energy from the electricity and transforming it into kinetic energy by moving the air particles around. So, as we know from thermodynamics, energy cannot be created or destroyed. So knowing that it can't be created or destroyed, once the air stops moving, that energy still has to go somewhere. So as the energy, I should say, goes somewhere, it changes from kinetic energy of the air moving into internal heat energy. So actually, the temperature of the air ends up increasing. So it may feel cooler for a few minutes while the fan's blowing on you and it's drying the sweat on your skin. It's actually increasing the temperature of the air. So a good way to test this would be to take two rooms of similar size and basically identical, and the only variable in that is one has a fan running for multiple hours and the other room does not. So to do this would be a perfect place to do it in a dorm room here, because as you can see, so here's my room and there's a fan, and I'm going to turn this fan on now. And what we would do, we start by taking the temperature of both rooms, put the fan on in this room, and then we'd walk over to my roommate's room, which is basically identical. And as we can see here, since it's pretty much identical, we would leave no fan in here, close all the doors, all the windows, and we could test the temperature after a few hours. Probably say around 3 hours would be a good time. Keep everything closed so it's controlled volume, and from that we can determine if the temperature of the air actually increased or decreased by the fan. And according to thermodynamics, the result should be that the room that had the fan running during its experiment, it should increase the temperature because the energy is being added into the closed system and the energy cannot be created or destroyed, so it transforms into heat energy.